My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Just seen a skunk?
Well, they're not like fucking squirrels where they like run around your backyard and shit.
I got you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're now tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here with my co-host, chiropractor. He's known to straighten motherfuckers out left and right. And what we've been doing with your bankrolls with my information lately is exactly that.
You've been making it real easy for me.
You've been straightening them out for sure, like I said. But the winning information hasn't stopped coming in. It's going to continue to do it. And make sure you purchase those owner selections and then personal plays so you can hit the high 75, 77%.
Not to mention those personal totals. Absolutely on fire.
84%. We're 13-3 in the last 16 totals. What else you want from me, Skip? You're running the 20, 30 guys. We got them selling deals. Without any clients, your games don't mean nothing. So now we're at the point during summer where you got the guys selling. And by the way, congrats. Last week to get 71 fucking news during summer, yeah. I got to
That was a huge promotion.
I would honestly have to tell you that's probably more than the industry together wrote.
Most likely, yeah.
Throughout the whole. So congrats, man. Good job on that.
I don't compare myself to anyone else. I do. I stopped doing that a long time ago because I don't have to.
You're in a league in your own.
When you're the best, you're the best.
Well, we're not in competition with nobody. Nobody's on our level.
I'm in competition with myself every
Exactly.
week.
So am I. I love it. Like I said.
Just wanting to get better and better and better.
Absolutely. And that's what we're doing. Shout out to New Jersey, baby, who took their first sports bet yesterday, by the way, which we're going to talk about that a little bit because I got some beef with this guy. So just give you a quick update. Yesterday, New Jersey governor, okay, obviously everyone keeps thinking it's Christie. Christie's not the governor no more, guys. However, Christie, from the bottom of my heart, the big skipper in my company, we appreciate your hard fucking fight and what you've done to make sports betting legal. You're the only one, I think, in the state of New Jersey that understands the reason why you brought sports betting to the United States was to tax it, take some money, keep the money in America, and allow people to do what they're doing already. So let me give you an example of what's got my butt cheeks clenched up a little bit, okay? So yesterday they take the first bet. As you know, the governor of Delaware made the first bet out there. So the governor, Phil Murphy, he went to Mammoth Park in Oceanport yesterday, and he was there to place his first legal sports bet in New Jersey as the governor. He bets $20. No big deal. He might not be a bettor, this, that, and the other. You know what fucking annoys me, Skip?
What?
Guess what he bet?
Tell me.
The governor of the United States, of New Jersey,
right,
in the United States of America, allows sports betting to be legal, and the way that he celebrates on national TV is he makes a bet. And you know who he bets on?
No.
Germany to win the World Cup in fucking soccer.
Soccer?
Now, Phil, where the fuck are you coming off betting Germany in soccer? I don't give a fuck if you're 90% and you know the team. The whole idea was Christie made it available for sports betting to be legal in New Jersey. The whole idea was to keep all the money in America, stop sending it overseas, allowing people to make wagers, which they were doing already. And you bet fucking Germany?
Come on, Phil.
You ever heard of baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet, motherfucker?
How do you not bet a baseball game?
With all of the Major League American baseball games that were going on yesterday, you choose to bet fucking Nazi Germany in the World Cup motherfucking soccer game.
I don't think it's Nazi.
I'm just playing
around.
I don't
think it's Nazi
It's
Germany.
the way to stay American, you dumb fuck.
I get your point.
The whole reason of making it legal was to keep the money in the United States, bet on American sports, and allow people to just have a great time. So anyway, the least you could have did was bet a baseball game, Phil. Come on,
if you're gonna bet soccer, at least bet fucking Ireland. I mean, his last name's Murphy, right?
That's what I mean.
You're not German. Murphy's Irish.
My point is you're leading the nation as the second state with legal sports betting.
Right.
Bet a fucking baseball game. You're a goddamn American. Show the people that you bet $20 on a baseball game, not fucking East Germany in a soccer game, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? He should have bet the Phillies like the Delaware governor did.
No shit.
The Delaware governor bet the Phillies because he's obviously close to Philly. He's a Phillies fan.
Taking the word right out of my mouth.
He bet the Phillies plus 220 against the Cubs. They won that day. And he should have bet, and the governor of Jersey should have bet Phillies too.
Thank you.
The Phillies won yesterday.
Win, lose, or draw, you support the team that your state supports. It's all in fun and games anyway. After all, that's what sports betting is. It's all to have fun. It's all for entertainment purposes only. But if you're going to bet your hard-earned money for entertainment purposes only, you at least want to fucking win, don't you?
Absolutely.
So don't go out like Phil.
Who the fuck told him to bet Germany? That's what I want to know.
Anyway, we're going to get off the story. Congratulations, New Jersey. Get a picture of this face one more time.
That's the most important thing.
That's the face of $100 million. Every state that gets legalized, VIP sports is worth another 10, 15 mil.
So we got 2 states now that have legalized sports betting. They're up and running.
Up and running.
Since the Supreme Court decision a month ago.
Absolutely.
Only 2 states.
Yep.
Now what I'm pissed off about, what has my butt cheeks clenching,
okay,
is
the sushi you ate last night.
No. But I did see you smirk. I saw a little laugh, like you want to laugh when you were actually having visions of my ass cheeks clenching.
Well, no, I mean, actually, I want to give you some props. It's the first week you ain't in here shorting and coughing. You must have got some fucking ass.
I still got it.
Okay, well, you sound a lot better, bud.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Well, what's got your ass clenched up?
Antibiotics and a lot of steroids.
Well, you heard what had me mad. Governor bets a fucking Germany soccer game when American sports just became legal to bet in New Jersey. But anyway, what
pisses me off is, how is it that only 2 states have legalized sports betting and the verdict came out by the Supreme Court a month ago?
Oh, Skip.
How is it that 20 states weren't actually prepared to take sports bets the very next day?
Glad you asked. They didn't believe it.
How is that?
Skip.
And shame on the state of New Jersey. Congratulations for being second. Okay, aren't you the state that led the fucking march?
They sure as fuck were.
I mean,
that's why it was embarrassing to bet Germany.
You're the state that led the march.
To make it happen.
That pushed it to the Supreme Court.
Well, Christie.
And then you have another state beat you to legalize it after you actually win the case? How is it that you weren't ready to go the very next day? And how is it that 20 other states weren't ready to go the very next day? It's embarrassing.
It's not a secret. New Jersey takes a long time to legislate or do anything that has anything to do with writing.
What about all the other states? They're taking forever.
Actually, they're not. There's more people that are in the run than you think. They didn't think this was going to happen. Real fucking simple. They didn't think it was going to be as big as it was.
We knew it.
We knew it, Skip. Not everyone grew up in Philly that had bookmakers. Not everyone was a bookmaker at 15 in fucking school like you were. Not everyone moved to Vegas where it's legal. We're thinking this shit is everyday things.
Well, everyone that knew anything about the fucking law and was following the case knew that we were going to win. I mean, everyone knew this fucking Supreme Court was going to pass it. It's been going on for fucking years, and it came down to the point where, the verdict was coming. It was coming any day now. And how is it that you're not fucking ready? How are you not ready to take bets the very next day? Shame on every other fucking state in the union.
That's a fact. And with all you new amateur sports bettors out there, like I said, this podcast is all about the legalization of sports betting, but more importantly, how you make money betting sports. We show you what traps are. We show you what the over-under is. We show you the lines. We show you stats that you could never get on your own. We show you streaks. This podcast is strictly a sports betting podcast to make you more money than you've ever made in your fucking life. In other words, I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. I'm sure everybody's seen that on CNBC when I made history. We're filming our pilot, the rest of our pilot, what is it, the 6th? 7th,
right
8th,
after
9th,
July
and
4th.
10th, right after 4th of July. So our TV show will be popping up very, very soon on TV. Then we'll get into our podcast show as well. We got a great show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we're very, very excited. And like I said, Skip, it's Father's Day weekend.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to all you good dads out there who actually work their ass off, take care of their kids, support their kids, whether you're with the baby's mom or not. You guys out there that don't support your kids, that are out eating molly, smoking weed, looking to fuck other women, cut your fucking dick off or snip your nuts, because dickheads like you ruin the fucking world, man. If you got kids, take care of your fucking kids. That's what a real man does. It's what women been doing for years, what men should have been doing from day one as well.
Amen, brother.
So, because in this day and age, it's not a secret, 50% of people are on their own, which means pretty much 90% of people that get married and have kids are split.
A lot of single parents out there, a lot of broken up families, unfortunately. However, If you break up with your old lady, that doesn't mean you don't break up with your kids.
That's a fucking fact.
We're big believers in staying with your kids and raising your children.
That's a fact. Do not be mad at your kids because of the relationship with you and your girl.
Correct.
But and there's a lot of that out there. Like I said.
And if you don't want to take care of your kids, then keep your dick in your pants, or better yet, fuck the ass and keep the cash.
You gotta listen. We've gave this advice to the NBA players several times before. If you don't want to have kids, if you don't want to be a deadbeat dad, like we said, hit the ass. Keep your cash.
Correct.
Fair enough.
It's real simple.
What great Father's Day knowledge to give these people.
That's and I got another Father's Day present for you too coming up. Unless you want me to tell them right now.
I am going to have you to tell you up, but like I said, Father's Day. To all you dads out there, Skip, happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
Dad, I miss you, man. Happy Father's Day to you. And like I said, I'm sure you're looking down proud that I take care of my kids the best I can. Like I said, I'm Steve Stevens at this job. When I leave here, Darren Otero goes home, takes care of his kids, and benefits from all the money that Steve Stevens guys. Boy, that Darren Otero, though, he's a prick. He spends all that money Steve Stevens makes, bro. Huh?
That's what he's supposed to do.
What about the chiropractor? Is he pretty good to the skipper?
The chiropractor does very well. Yeah, thank you very much. I've been with the same woman for 33 years. God bless the wife.
Congrats.
And raised 2 beautiful kids. And speaking of that, right side turned 18 on Wednesday.
Oh, my God. We haven't even spoke about that. Right side, congratulations. Aubrielle's birthday was Monday.
Yep.
Right side's birthday was the other day. Now, he was 18. What'd you do with him?
Took him to the strip club.
I
love
it.
What the fuck is... Now, listen, it's Father's Day.
Okay.
What does any good father do when his son turns 18?
Hey, you got to take him to... Well, obviously, see, out here, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 different strip clubs. Right. You got strip clubs with alcohol. Some of them have gambling. And then you have strip club where there is no alcohol or you bring your own. Right. So you obviously went to the 18-year-old strip club, correct?
In order to, you have to be 21 to go to the strip clubs that have alcohol.
Right.
Or and they're just topless.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. You got to be 21 to see topless, but at 18, you're seeing the fucking monkey.
18, the whole deal.
And we'll talk about that later. I want to see your tits. I don't want to see your pussy.
Some of that pussy was nasty. Some of it was real nice.
Still, I don't want to see any of it on my lap shaking and twitching and itching, bro. Looking like a fucking meat factory. These bitches, all that different meat, dude, you're going to feel like you're fucking out of fucking meat factory.
It was a fucking smorgasbord of pussy.
Oh, God.
It was a pussy smorgasbord.
I love it.
It was a buffet of beaver.
So who went? Just you? You had to have taken Ron. So you, Big Ron.
Me, fucking Big Ron.
Right side.
My best friend that I grew up with back home, fucking Uncle Johnny. Me, Ron, Uncle Johnny, Vaughn, another friend of mine, and right side, and one of his best friends.
You take him into the strip club. All right, so he's 18, whatever. I know you. You're the most honest motherfucker. You obviously told the old lady, this is what I'm doing.
Well, of course.
All right, so you told the lady, she's with it. You guys go to the strip club. Yeah. What's he say when he's in the...
My mom and my wife were fucking fired up about it. They had no problem with it.
So you told him...
They couldn't wait to hear the stories, but we couldn't tell them everything.
Yeah, fuck no. You told right side you were going. You didn't just get him in the car and
say...
Oh,
no, I told him we were going. And he invited his best buddy, who's also 18, and...
All right, so the night starts off at 8 o'clock. You guys show up at, where'd you go, Can or something? Where'd you go?
No, we went to Little Darlings.
Little D's out there.
Shout out to Little Darlings for taking care of us and taking care of Right Side.
Didn't you film in Little Darlings?
On his 18th birthday. No, I filmed at Sapphire.
Oh, yeah, we had fucking Pirelli filming down in the fucking hood over there. So anyway, you guys walk in at 9 o'clock, Right Side. Did he get some dances? Did he get his dick grinded or what?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was a good time.
Okay, so like how many dances overall you think he got?
Probably like 8 to 10.
8 to 10 solid dances. Different girls? Was Pops helping?
Well, he got
were you like, here, sweetie, I need you to go do this?
Yeah.
All right, so you give him a little, did he have a selection or?
Well, of course he had a selection. I mean, I told him what to, how to fucking let me know which one he really liked. We had a little signal before we went in.
But hold on, did he follow the signal or was he nervous?
No,
or was he like that?
He was a little nervous. He didn't really follow the signal.
I didn't think so.
We basically were picking him out for him.
Okay.
And we were sending him in the back. He got probably 7, 8 lap dances.
Okay.
And then I sent him in the back for a little VIP treatment at the end of the night.
Yeah, the VIP.
You got to get the VIP.
You do, but when you're 18, like I said, you're sitting there getting a lap dance. You're like, I feel like an adult. My dick's hard off and on. And then you go to the back, you think something good's going to happen, and all they want you to do is wipe them down with whipped cream on their tits and shit.
Well, he didn't really talk about it too much. I mean, he didn't give me details, but he
said... The back of Little Darlings, you give him a nice little shower and this,
Well, the girl that I paid to take him in the back and give him the VIP treatment at the end of the night, she said, I'm going to give him the best 30 minutes of his life. And I said, well, God bless you. Here's the money.
Well, you got yeah, exactly.
He came out with a smile.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I didn't recognize any, stains on his shorts or anything.
Yeah, no,
not like I was looking, but
you're not doing that. He ain't fucking in the back of little darlings. And if he is, he's a superstar, all-star at 18.
Well, he's a pimp.
Those bitches are liars. I'll give him the best 30 minutes of my life. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Bill.
I asked him in the morning if he had any of that skank perfume or any bad pussy stuck up his nose yet.
What'd he say?
He said, no, I'm fine, Dad.
No,
I said, get in there, wash your hands.
At that age, he probably just had a little on his
yeah.
on the tips. Like if he bit his fingernail off a little bit, he might get a little piece last night. You know what I mean?
I said, get in there and wash your hands, brush your teeth, and shower up, boy.
Oh, fuck.
No,
Anyway,
we had a good time.
good, man. Hey, happy birthday, right side. I'm glad that you're a good dad. Broke your pops in the right way.
Even more importantly, I'm done raising kids, bro.
Fuck.
Both of my kids are adults.
Unbelievable.
No more responsibility with children.
Unbelievable.
So you know what happened? We got back from the strip club, dropped everybody off, fucking got my wife. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, all right, honey, it's our time to celebrate.
Oh, that's a fact.
Her and I went to the bar till 7 in the morning.
I love it. Now
fuck.
that, ladies and gentlemen, like that is a real solid family. Plain and fucking simple.
Amen, bro.
Old school, staying together, no secrets, letting you do what you got to do, but still giving you your private time to be you. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't get any better than that.
The wife and I celebrated hard. Yeah, we got pretty drunk till 7 in the morning.
Happy birthday, right side. Happy birthday, Abrielle. One thing that we wanted to sum up, it is Father's Day, and we're going to let everybody benefit. Right now, we're not getting many women calling. Matter of fact, we only had 2 women off that last promotion.
I have had maybe 6 women in the past
month, right?
the past 30 days.
Yeah, so the ladies aren't really out, so we're going to cater to the fathers out there. Whether you're a father or not, you always got to be a father figure, right? Even
Absolutely.
if you're for Father's Day, I have a promotion that I got right now that I'm going to let Skip release that's going to knock your fucking socks off, and it's just a dedication from me to you guys so we can make money on Father's Day. Skip, go ahead and fire him off with what we're going to do with the Father's Day special.
You got it, partner. From the 2 best dads in the world right here, we're going to take care of every father out there. All right? We're absolutely kicking ass in baseball. It's extremely profitable. It's a gold mine. We tell you this week in and week out. This is the time to start building your bankroll for college football, which is about 8-9 weeks away. It's right around the corner, okay? You want to make some extra money this summer? You want to take an extra vacation? You want to pay off your boat? You want to go buy a beach house? This is the time to give us a call. I'm going to run an absolute blowout Father's Day promotion for all the fathers out there. Call me this weekend. Call me Saturday or call me Sunday. I'm going to give you the rest of the month of June. It's June 15th, right? 15 more days left in the month. I'm going to give you 2 weeks. The remainder of June, the VIP baseball plays for all of June, $99.
Fuck out of here.
$99 for 2 weeks. One time and one time only. You must call this Saturday or Sunday at the very latest.
How many units are they going to make in those 2 weeks?
You'll pick up a minimum 8 to 12 units. Let's just say 8 to 10 minimum units.
$1,000 player makes 8 to 10,000 in 2 weeks.
If you're betting 500 a game, you'll pick up 4 or 5 G's in the next 2 weeks. $99 for the rest of the month of June. All the VIP baseball plays. $99. Happy Father's Day. I'm never going to do this again. 15 days, $99. 877-220-6540.
And because he's so excited to give away my shop for $99 for 2 weeks, here's what we're going to do to put the cherry on top of it. You call tomorrow, 877-220-6540. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll make sure he answers the phone personally. Oh. How about that, guy? How about that, Skip? You want to go do the 2 weeks for $99 and
trying to kill me?
Make people all this money? I tell you what, then go ahead and guarantee that when they call, they'll talk to you.
You heard him. I follow his lead. He's the boss.
There it is, guys. I'm going to give you more money than you've ever imagined, and Skip's going to give it to you personally. However, if you don't have any intentions of taking that profit and reinvesting to build a bankroll for football, because I never met anybody in my life that wants to go into football using their fucking money.
No.
Well, I hope you know August is going to be here faster than you can fucking blink an eye.
It sure will.
You want to build a bankroll now. So if you want to invest with our company, $100 fucking bill.
That's insanity.
To work with Skip personally for a couple weeks, and then hopefully maybe one day work your way up to me if you're betting big, and me and Skip will come meet you. Because like I said, over the last 14 days, we've met 13 different clients, been to 7 different hotels, and been focused more than we can ever imagine. Baseball is paying. Don't miss out on that promotion.
Paying big time. This is a blowout. One time only, $99. The rest of the month of June, 14 days, $99.
It's June 15th, 2018, podcast 172. Hey, Bookie, fuck you. As you know, our VIP Sports Podcast is sponsored by betonline.ag, paperhead.com, and our special hashtag directly from the NBA players, hit the ass, keep your cash.
Beautiful.
It's a gorgeous day out here. We do a sports betting show, so I guess at some point we got to give some people some information on how to make some fucking money. What do you think, Skip?
I just told him how to make some money.
Oh, that's a fucking...
877-220-6540. You'll make some money, shorty.
Fuck it. Behalf of VIP Sports and myself, we love you. Have a great day.
Hey, see you later.
What else we need to do? We just... Anyway, for you cheap fucks out there that are looking for gems and gold mines in our podcast, we're going to give you a couple golden nuggets today. Fair enough? Anyway, for you guys out there that want the advertising opportunity, as you know, I'm the biggest face in sports betting. I've set my whole business up for this, going back on TV. I'm the only one that's made history on TV with Money Talks, only sports betting show in history on the Business Financial Network. And we're coming back to do our brand new show, Sports Betting 101 with Steve Stevens. It's all about the education of sports. I've already let you into my life. Showed you my cars, showed you the Learjet, showed you the company, showed you the millions of dollars. Now with sports betting becoming legal in all these states, feel it's my duty to educate amateur sports betting on not only what amateur sports bettors, not only what sports betting is, but to people that see it on the news, tell them how it benefits the state. Show them the different benefits of it being legal in the United States and how it should help with the taxes and build roads. Why, at the same time, taxing it, showing them the lingo, and educating them on how to make money. I mean, after all, they do like making money, right? Right. Well, at least we agree on something. So you guys want an advertising opportunity with me? If you're watching or listening to the podcast, you own a small business, you're interested in getting involved with my booming $1 trillion business, go to advertising at VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We'll get back with you the details on how much it costs. Bottom fucking line. Today's show, we're going to give a nice betting update, championship stat of the week. We're going to recap last week's podcast. I mean, Skip, how many fucking... Guys, we only give you information on like 4 or 5 different games, and we go 4-1, 5-0 every fucking week.
Every week.
172 podcasts.
Every week.
My God. We're going to do some Major League Baseball. Now that you're not too tired, I would love to do a weekend series with you if you don't mind.
Too tired?
Well, last week you had shit to do. I had shit to do. You couldn't break down the weekend series because you were so worried about taking your weekend.
I did slack off a little bit last week.
I can't be mad at you. You worked all year long. If you want to go...
I've had a crazy 2.5 weeks, right? So I graduated. He turned 18. I had family in town for back
Did I not do good with withholding the secret location you in? I haven't said it once.
Absolutely.
You guaranteed I'd splurt it out over the air. Did I say one thing where you were?
No.
I constantly said you had a good weekend, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. So, although you did do some exotic shit, fuck you for that, while I sat here with all the guys farting and shit, fucking selling dills, you know what I mean? Anyway, like I said, you want to get a hold of us? Remember, we don't text blast, we don't email. There's so many frauds out here in the industry right now. We're VIP, we're affiliates of VIP. That is all fucking false. We don't email, we don't text. Nobody calls you and says, Steve wanted me to call you or Skip wanted to call you. There's a lot of fraudulent business going on right now because it's all these guys can do. Once sports betting becomes legalized and sanctioned, these motherfuckers won't be able to email or text ever again, and they're done. So their days are numbered, real fucking simple. If you want to know it's us, call us, 877-220-6540. If you fall for a fucking text that says, I've bought VIP Sports, Steve's no longer involved, I mean, no offense, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world, but people are actually falling for this shit. Under new ownership, Skip Sports, I broke out on my own. You should see the list of fraudulent people that are acting like us, which to some point I'm flattered because we're the biggest in the business. And then on the other point, I want to go to their house, break their fucking neck, beat their fucking ass, and put a hot curling iron up their fucking ass. Because you don't take from my family or try to act like you're me, you imitating bitch. Be yourself, homeboy. Be yourself.
Acts of desperation.
Be a leader, not a follower. You don't think you little fucking dicks that go to our Instagram, so-and-so is on fire. You don't think that people look at you like you're a fucking idiot? You're begging for attention? Who goes to another man's Instagram and says, this company is on fire? Everyone knows you're stalking us, but no one even knows who the fuck you are. Hey, stay off my Instagram, dude. You're like a little fly swirling around in the air or a little sweat bead on the bottom of my balls. You're irritating and senseless. You're like a 3-inch dick out of hip-hop porno. You're extremely small. Nobody has any use for you. Your bank account has the flu. Your bank account is smaller than mouse pussy. You mean nothing. Get off our dick. Tell your girl to come here, would you? Anyway, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. When you click the subscribe button, make sure you also click that little bell. That way you get alerts to every fucking thing we do. Motivation 101, Rolls Royce cams, Skip at the fucking game, us out meeting a client. You want to make sure you get alerted. We always appreciate your thumbs up. Any comments that you put in, we read them all. We truly, truly appreciate it. And we also want to welcome all the listeners on the VIP Sports Podcast to Podcast One. Mm-hmm. As you know, we're finally blessed enough to be reached to millions and millions of people. We literally get hundreds of calls from everybody out there. We love you, Podcast One. You guys have held us down like no other, dude. They've just fucking killed it. And we appreciate everybody. You want to check our show out? Podcast1.com, bottom fucking line. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at VIP Sports LV. You can direct message us with any questions you possibly have. I'll get back with you immediately. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Skip, what do you want to do? You want to get right into some baseball?
Well, just talk about real quick. We've had 4 championships since we've been gone. Shout out to Justify last week.
Oh, hey, listen.
For winning the Triple Crown and ran away with it at Belmont last Saturday.
Yes, he did. Listen.
Justify, Triple Crown, Bob Baffert in the house.
Yeah, you know what, though?
Mike Smith, right, Poppy? Mike Smith.
Hey, fuck Mike Smith. I love him. He got the Triple Crown. He got the new trophy. But I'll tell you who got the money was horse number 2, Gronkowski.
Yeah.
I don't know whose party you guys would have rather been at, but I don't know if I want to go to Baffert's little caviar and ice sculpture party and a bunch of fucking old people, or Gronkowski, whose horse paid $13, which the Gronk probably had at least $100,000 on his horse, maybe more. $100,000 paid $1.3 million. $1.3 million. So what party would you rather be on? Gronk's party over there making it rain with a bunch of people making it fucking twerk? Or Bob Baffert's party?
Gronk's party.
I'm going to go to second place party all day long.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justify.
It paid like 13 something for second, right?
$13.80.
Wow.
Skip, $13.80. It fucking absolutely murdered Gronkowski's horse. And I tell you what, if they'd have ran another quarter mile, he was coming to get his ass, no doubt about it.
So if you put 200,000 on that, 100,000 times 13 is 1.3 million.
It's 2.6 mil.
$200,000 bet.
It's 2.6 million.
Well,
I've done it. It's
$13,
Skip.
Yeah,
it's
for every
$13.
For every $2.
No. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a $2 bet.
I got
returns
you. Correct. So
$200,000 would have got 1.38 million.
Correct.
Wow.
Unfucking.
Yeah, I'll go to that party.
That's what I mean. So they were probably more excited. Gronk had a better time. His horse came in a strong second and paid a lot of
Nobody wants
money.
to hang out with Mike Smith and Bob Baffert.
No, and not only that, but everybody bets their horse. So I'm sure Gronk was betting their horse for some big fucking money. Shout out to that. I tell you what, we brought you into our life of a bunch of fucking nothing for the last 30 fucking minutes. We're going to take a little break, go to our sponsors. When we come back, we'll actually tell you who to make money betting this weekend and how you could get paid in baseball. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with the big Skip. We went over the first half. His son turned 18, had a nice little strip club experience, which welcome to the family. I love the whole fucking thing. My daughter's birthday. Told you guys we wanted to shout out Justify for winning the Triple Crown. Gronk came in a solid second. But like I said, this is a sports show. We're going to tell you guys who to get paid on. We're going to get into a little Major League weekend matchups, tell you guys what series to look out for. And we wanted to, before we went into the break, we were talking about, championships, people that were sweeping people, a couple shout outs to a couple different people. What do you want to say about that? Who's the stat of the week sponsored by, Skip?
The stat of the week is sponsored by betonline.ag, one of the web's most popular betting destinations. Sign up for an account using the promo code ALLDAY. You'll get a 50% welcome bonus instantly added to your bankroll. They have a management team over there. They've been together for 28 years, since 1991. BetOnline.ag offers wagering on nearly every sport and event possible. Once you're in on the action with them, you'll see firsthand why BetOnline.ag has an A+ rating. They have the earliest opening lines in the business, the best live betting software in the industry, period, and most importantly, fast payouts at BetOnline.ag, because you can, my friend. And what I was talking about, there was 4 championships that occurred since last week's podcast.
Correct.
Justify won the Triple Crown. Congratulations. The Capitals won the Stanley Cup here in Las Vegas and went absolutely berserk.
Oh, did they?
Ovechkin went on a fucking 3-day rant with the cup. But anyway, Steve did give me the $1,000. Not to bring that up. I think I just did, though.
I can't win a bet with this motherfucker on the podcast. Has saved my life. The Knights, I love you guys. You've gave our city a spark that we needed so bad. However, I just wish they would have got the job done. I was really depressed, but fantastic run, guys. Let's get a couple guys that can scrap a little harder this year, and you go back and get that cup this year. Yeah,
regardless, Golden Knights, congratulations on a phenomenal season and bringing the city of Las Vegas together. Vegas strong. Great job reaching the finals. It was incredible. It was a great year. Everybody had fun. The future of Major League Sports in Vegas is alive and well, my friend, and that's the good news.
Yes, it is.
Also in the world of tennis, Rafael Nadal won his 11th French Open.
Dude, I don't know who grunts harder, Nadal or a fucking girl taking in her ass and fucking sex. This motherfucker, his grunting. I couldn't even watch the fucking match, dude. He was fucking, it's like uncomfortable, dude.
If you're blind and you're listening to a tennis match, you think it's a fucking porno.
Mark D's mom, I'm talking to Mark D on the phone. He said, dude, my mom said she was just woke up by the Nadal's grunts.
Oh, God.
He woke up like, damn, is my son hit my stepdaughter or what's going on?
Oh, God, no.
What the fuck? Anyway, 11th, dude. The dude's a beast. He just grunts like a bitch, but he's obviously got some inner strength in his ass to be grunting like that, huh? Oh, fuck.
Nadal took his French Open record to a near 86-2 in the French Open and captured his 17th major crown.
17th major crown.
It's the second most majors all time. Just behind Roger Federer.
3 behind Federer, by the way, which he could possibly, as good as he's playing, he could possibly get that.
Fucking Nadal.
Anyway, let's do a little recap on the podcast. 35 minutes into our last podcast, 171, I said, from a sports betting perspective, the Golden Knights minus $1.60 in a must-win game doesn't have a lot of value in it at all.
We did say that.
And it's not a good play at all, minus $1.60 with their backup. Skipper said, now there's a professional sports bettor giving you great advice. A guy that doesn't bet with his heart, a guy that bets for his clients and to make fucking money. Guess what the result was, Skip?
The Knights lost the game.
Knights did indeed lose that game and putting an end to their and our historic fucking season.
In fact, what you said was get yourself a baseball ticket in your pocket.
Correct. I said, go to the game, have fun, get drunk, and bet baseball, which, by the way, we went 2-0 that night.
Correct.
So.
Absolutely. Speaking of baseball, little news off the field. Bryce Harper, absolute fucking beast, a Vegas legend.
Goddamn right. Vegas all day, baby. That LV.
Representing Vegas, right from the Sin City here. Bryce Harper won the 2012 National League Rookie of the Year. He won 2015 MVP. He's a 5-time All-Star. And on Monday, Steve, there was an anonymous National League executive, an anonymous fucking comment, which means the bitch couldn't come out and just fucking say it. It was an anonymous comment. He said that Harper was overrated and he was selfish and he was a losing player. Wow. Well, that doesn't sit too kindly with the Nationals GM, Mike Rizzo, who quickly came to Harper's defense. He said, I think this is totally unfair on many different levels. Rizzo's comment to the Washington Post. He said, first of all, the premise is entirely wrong. Bryce Harper is a winner. He's been a winner his entire life. He was the Rookie of the Year. He was a 5-time All-Star. He's an MVP. And he's won more games. Now listen to this. He's won more games since he's been called up to the big leagues than any player in the major leagues right now.
Can I tell you? Yeah.
So whoever this anonymous National League executive is.
Can I tell you what's wrong with all this shit here is social media. I'm so tired of some fucking idiot. We've already seen so many different times how their own coach, how their own players are making up fake accounts and writing shit like this.
Well, the guy, the president from the Sixers, the president of the Sixers got fucking fired.
Correct.
For making a bogus fucking account in his wife's name so he could trash fucking Embiid. Yeah, they fired his ass.
We broke the story.
Yeah, but hold on. We talked about it.
This happens every day in every fucking sport. So my point is stop buying into social media. Stop responding to what these guys say because it's a fucking joke. Who gives a fuck what someone on Twitter, Instagram, this, that, and the other came up with? Because like I said, we're playing into it too fucking much. Anyone that knows baseball knows that Bryce Harper is not only the most dedicated baseball player at his craft, he's a beast, he works out, and he trains as hard, blood, sweat, and tears to become the fucking best. That motherfucker's a superstar in every aspect.
One thing he definitely is a winner.
Goddamn right
he is. The kid hates to lose.
Yeah, well, he's willing to scrap for it. You know what I mean? That's a guy that goes
Sounds
all
to
out.
me like that executive's just jealous he's not on his team.
You know what it sounds to me like? It's probably a guy from another team or someone on his own fucking team. Because in this day and age, these are social media, telephone tough guys. We call them email wankster, Twitter fucking hoes. You know what I mean? Your trigger fingers turned into Twitter fingers.
Right.
Fuck out of here with all that gay ass shit. I don't even read Twitter. I don't give a fuck about Facebook. And the haters on there, you know, Joe cleans up any negative. Only thing, by the way, ever gets deleted off our shit is either hate or prejudice. Because one thing about us at VIP Sports, homeboy, there's no room for prejudice around this motherfucker. Everything we do is on the up and up. Equal opportunity, every race we're tight with, we make money with. You prejudice motherfuckers out there only get a piece of the pie. Me and Skip have told you many times, we want the entire fucking thing.
Absolutely.
So let's get into a major league segment. Let's go over a couple things. Bryce Harper is a superstar, and I don't think we should be reading into social media too much anymore or even respond to half the shit that's on there.
You know, when you're that fucking great, there's going to be haters, man. You get these fucking losers in their underwear sitting on their keyboards, like you said.
We've seen it several times with our own show.
Hey, people hate success, man, because, you know, they're losers themselves.
My point is this, Skip. If you don't have the haters, you're not doing nothing.
Absolutely.
You understand that? You have to have
if
it.
you don't have haters, you're not great.
And you still can't get over that. But I did tell you that, though. You still don't like it.
Hey, fuck them all, man. I know who I am. You know what I mean?
I am.
I ain't here to prove nothing to anybody.
I know who
Unless
I am.
you want to bet baseball, I'll fucking prove to you exactly how fucking good we are.
There you go.
877-220-6540. It's a Father's Day promotion. $99 for 15 days, the last 2 weeks of June. All the VIP service baseball plays, $99 for the rest of the month of June. Happy Father's Day. Give me a call right now. And as he said, I'll work with you personally. And that... For $99,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
since you want to give out my product, you don't work with them personally.
Yeah, I don't do that. But
me neither.
The boss wants me to. You'll get to work with me personally for $99 for the rest of the month of June. If you don't call me right now, you absolutely hate money. It's as simple as that.
Major League segment we're going to do, sponsored by our boys over there at paperhead.com. You want to make a killing in the 2018 FIFA World Cup? It's a fact that sports fans spend nearly $500 billion every year betting on soccer. And it's now time if you get a piece of the pie. Paperhead.com offers the best player software management in the industry and the right tools to start building a successful online business. And today, they are practically giving away their service to the fans of the VIP Sports Las Vegas podcast. Call 888-978-0288. Get 50% off their Prime package. With exclusive encrypted agent and agent messaging, premium live wagering on more than 900 events, and an unparalleled agent interface, Paperhead.com has the experience and knowledge that you need to get started in this industry. So stop wasting time. Start making real money today. Give them a call at 888-978-0288. Tell them Steve Stevens and the Big Skipper sent you. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Well, now it's $500 million and $20. Now that the governor bet the fucking soccer.
Boom. Oh, fuck. Major League recap, Skip. I think you said, I think the Dodgers...
Sorry for interrupting. This segment right now, Major League Baseball recap, we're going to go over a couple things we told you last week that came absolutely true. And this segment goes out to the guy that says we never give him anything on this podcast.
Correct, and we love you. But once again, we're not learning from our own stuff.
We're
not practicing what we preach. We shouldn't respond to that guy.
I just wanted him to hear me.
And it shows, I told you guys to give a fuck.
Skip
wants to beat motherfuckers' ass when they put shit in there that ain't irrelevant.
Because he commented again.
Tell him you don't like his shirt, tell him you don't like his glasses, you tell him something about something that ain't real, and the motherfucker's going to want to come at you.
Tell me I'm overweight because I don't know that either.
You know what I'm saying?
You dumb fuck.
But if it ain't valid, he's going to come back at you. I promise you that. So anyway, Skip, I recall you saying this exactly. I said, Skip, what's up with the Dodgers? Your exact words were, I think the Dodgers are poised to take 2 of 3 against the Braves. Guess what the fucking result was?
They took 2 out of 3.
They took 2 out of 3. Not 1, not 3. 2 out of 3, exactly what Skip said.
Pick your spots.
Yeah, so he gave you exactly what was going to happen in that series. You got to know when to take the Dodgers and when to pick your spots, okay? We also said Houston to the over. Did we or did we not?
Yes, we did.
Guess what the result last Friday, the Astros?
Since we said that, the last 5 Houston games, 4 overs.
In the last 5, Houston, 4-1 in the last 5 games, guys.
We don't give you nothing.
We don't give you nothing. Out of 8 games, you're 7-1. Sorry.
What about the Colorado Rockies? What did we say about them?
Well, Colorado to the over, we said. Even though in the beginning of the year they were averaging under, we said things that shifted a little bit. People are playing a little different. We said Colorado to the over. Guess what? In their last 6 games, the Rockies are 5-1 to the fucking over.
Yes, they are.
Oh, we didn't give you 90%. We didn't just give you 15 units in 3 games. No. 15 units in 3 different series. What else do you want?
And that's just one podcast.
My God, guys.
The Rockies are 11-1-1 to the over their last 13 games, by the way.
Yeah, so like I said, you want real information.
That lineup's getting hot.
Like I said, people can talk to their blue in the face. I've seen these other sports shows. They talk about this, they talk about that, and then they put clips of, they talk about every team, then they put a clip of the one team they were right about. Every fucking thing we give you is valid to make money and bet sports. We don't give a fuck who wins. This isn't a TV show where we have favoritism in certain teams. It's all about making money, sports betting, winning against the spread. I'm 3rd generation born and raised in Las Vegas. There's more money to be made in sports betting than any other investment in the world. You invest with us, you'll make more money than you can ever fucking imagine. And at the end of the day, you deserve it. You deserve the finer things. You deserve vacation homes. You deserve to have your family live the high life. And I'll make sure you get it. I'll tell you that. Anyway.
Before we get into the weekend series, let's just go over a couple of total streaks, which we like to do every week. Some teams that are trending under right now, Steve.
Under. Okay, well, one thing that I do know for sure, White Sox, 7 straight fucking unders. And the reason why is I've hated the team so bad with how terrible they've been. I've been looking for a way to make money on these guys. And sure enough, we found it.
They don't score.
They don't score at all. Their offense is fucking terrible.
Yeah, 7 straight unders the White Sox. In fact, 12 out of their last 13 games have been
I was just going to say, last 13 games, 12-1.
People, in baseball, I tell you, baseball is the most profitable sport to bet. I say it over and over and over and over again. It's a game of streaks. It's a game of consistency. They play every fucking day. Not like football, they play once a week. Not like basketball, they play 4 games a week. Baseball plays every night. They play 6-7 games a week. It's extremely consistent.
Not only that, but we've also given you consistent information, Skip and I, since game 1.
Yeah.
We've told you that it's been an under league the entire fucking year.
Strikeouts are
More
up.
people were trending unders. We could only find 1, maybe 2, 3 at the most at any peak of teams trending to the over, which means the entire league is trending under.
A lot of strikeouts this year. Strikeouts are way up, as anyone knows that follows baseball. I was just discussing this with Right Side fucking this morning. If you're batting fucking 250 in the major leagues now, fuck, you're an all-star.
Oh, you ain't fucking lying. It used to be, what, 330, 340?
There's guys fucking batting 180 making major league paychecks.
Kingpins, yeah.
Chris Iannetta. Fucking
oh, you got a list of
Joey Bats, Joey Batista. I mean, I could give you fucking 10 of them. And if I think, I could probably give you 20. There's guys that are batting 180, making major league paychecks, Steve.
Let's stay focused. Like I said, we're telling you teams that are trending to the under. White Sox trending to the under, 12-1 in their last 13 games. You want to write that down, guys? Okay, thanks. Boston. We've been talking about Boston and the Yankees all year long. Boston, 9 straight fucking unders.
Playing at Fenway Park, you would think that they'd score a lot of runs at Fenway. No, Boston's pitching is phenomenal.
Correct. However, you got to know when to take them. We just rode this streak, but you got to be careful because guess what? Their bats are waking up real fucking quick.
Yeah, that lineup can put up 10,
13 runs on you.
Yeah, number 1 offense in baseball. They can put 10 up on you real quick. However, now that's a weird trend. Number 1 offense in baseball. They play at a hitter's ballpark, and they've got 9 straight unders.
Correct.
That just tells you how phenomenal their pitching is.
And that tells you how phenomenal we are with our streaks and knowing when to bet the right team at the right time.
Another under yesterday in Seattle with Felix the Cat Hernandez and David Price. 2-1 final yesterday. Another under for the 9th straight Red Sox under.
Because you could put your life, the next 9 games, you will not get 9 unders. You could put your life on that. Bottom fucking line. So, matter of fact, Boston goes 18 straight unders. I'll give you 10,000. Fair enough?
Well, that won't happen.
Well, I'm just saying I will if that happens. But be careful. I mean, not only be careful of that team, but be careful of your goddamn bets because you want every motherfucking thing you bet with me. But anyway, Boston, 9 straight unders, but be careful. They can score really quick. White Sox, different story. Royals, team that I don't even like looking at. I think they're matching up with, what, Atlanta today?
They're absolutely fucking terrible.
Correct. But guess what?
The Cincinnati Reds whooped their ass the last couple days. That tells you how bad they are.
Yeah, exactly. And was in the World Series and won the World Series, what, 5 years ago?
They just got shut out 7-0 to the Reds.
When they won the World Series? 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
For like 4 or 5, yeah.
Unfucking believable. Anyway, check this out. Royals 8-2 in their last 10 games. So White Sox
to the under.
To the under.
Right.
We're still going over unders. White Sox, Royals, Boston. There's one more, which shouldn't be a surprise. Mets.
Oh, the Mets are
7-1 in their last 8 games. They couldn't score nothing against the Yankees.
Mets are god awful. Half their team's injured. They got a minor league team. I mean, the Mets are god awful.
Did I say that they would pound that Subway Series? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did I say the Yankees would handle them no problem?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just making sure, guys, because that was another 3 winners that I gave the people. You know what I mean, Skip?
Mets, 7 out of their last 8 games under. Another team's got really good pitching most of the time when they're healthy. They just can't hit the ball.
Teams trending under: White Sox, Boston, Royals, and Mets. Write that down and circle it. Yeah. Now,
the White Sox, the Royals, and the Mets are just awful teams. They don't fucking score.
Since you went over the unders, it's actually crazy because there's actually 3 teams trending to the over a little bit, and then we're going to get into your weekend series. Overs. Okay.
The Rockies we already talked about.
But I'm saying in their last 13 games, 11-1-1 or 12-1, depending on what line you had. Real simple. Arizona, 6-0 in their last 7 games. To the over.
Arizona's a crazy team to figure out. They're banged up. They're hurt. They weren't scoring at all. Now, all of a sudden, their last 7 games, they're hitting the ball like fucking crazy again.
They're not a team that you put money on, period.
It's crazy, but Arizona's just so hard to figure.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a professional sports bettors, you got to pick your spots like a fisherman. You don't just fucking fish in every fucking spot, every fucking where you're at. Or you'll never get nothing. You got to pick and choose your fucking spots on what you do. I mean, it's just how it gets done.
It's kind of like pussy. You don't have to stick your hole in everything.
No, you can't. and you got to make sure you test the waters first. So you know what I mean? Like Right Side did on fucking Saturday night. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's certain teams that you just don't put your money on. Like I said, if you're betting sports, you don't just bet anything on the board or whatever's left. Or if you lost 2 games in the morning, you're looking for the afternoon game. Guys, the formula for success in this business is money management and discipline. Betting 1 game a day, not every day, couple games on the weekend, and making sure you bet the same amount of money on every fucking game. It's the only way to make money sports betting. If you bet 500 on one game, 200 on another, and 100 on the third, if all you win's that $100 game, you're out $1,300, you're fucked.
Money management is crucial, people. That's why you need to call me.
That is a fucking fact. So anyway, and then last but not least, a team trending to the over, LA Dodgers. They've came alive in their last 11 games. They're 9-2.
Their bats have waken up.
To the over. So teams trending in the over: Arizona, Colorado, and of course the LA Dodgers.
Right.
Major League Weekend Series, Skip. I know you're excited. Tell us some games that we need to look out for. Give us a couple series that we could bet some big money on, Skip. I'll tell you what I think.
Grab your pen and a paper real quick. I'm going to go over 2 or 3 weekend series of interest. Speaking of Boston, we just talked about that. Boston started a 4-game series last night, Steve. Out in Seattle, clear across the country. And they took game 1 last night in a pitcher's duel.
Yes, they did.
2-1, David Price dueling over King Felix up there in Seattle. 2-1 winner, Red Sox last night in game 1 in a 4-game series. Seattle's only a half a game behind the Astros in the National League Central, sitting at 45-25. I think if Seattle makes a move for another good starter, They are going to be fucking dangerous right to the wire.
They're dangerous right now. You got to look out for Seattle, that's for sure.
They're really good.
Don't fucking...
I think they're going to need one more pitcher, though. They got Paxton. They got Felix Hernandez. I think they need one more pitcher, one solid starter.
And that's it?
And they're going to be fucking dangerous.
Well, they're dangerous now,
because
I tell
you. They're okay. They put up enough runs. Their pitching's been pretty good. Really good, actually. Seattle's 13-3 at home, guys, their last 16 games. 13-3 at home. On the flip side, the Red Sox are 10-3 on the road their last 13 games.
4 straight on the road and won 6 straight road games total.
Correct.
With Atlanta, they swept them 3 on the road as well.
Absolutely.
So they went on the road as well now, Skip.
Boston, like he said, they've won 4 straight on the road, and they won 4 straight period. They've all been road games, and they've won their last 6 road games in a row.
So they win on the road.
And 10 out of their last 13. Well, if you're going to be good, if you're a great team, you got to win on the road. So Boston's won 10 out of 13 on the road. Seattle, on the other hand, playing phenomenal at home, 13-3 after last night's loss, their last 16 home games.
What about the totals we were talking about? This is a very tricky, but maybe not so tricky series if you're going to bet money on it. Let me give you a quick stat. Seattle, 7-2-1 or 8-2-1 to the under in the last 10 games.
Correct.
Now let's go on the other side of the token. Boston, we talked about earlier, 9-1 to the under in their last 10 games.
Correct.
So these two teams are matching up. You would think on paper this game is going under. However,
let me give you a little secret about baseball right now. Here's a little tip from the Big Skip, okay? When you get 2 solid teams, chances are the game's going to go under. When you have 2 really good teams like Boston and Seattle playing each other, they're good for a reason. They got great pitching, okay? They got good bullpens. Those games are going to go under 75% of the fucking time. When you get 2 shit teams, 2 absolutely horrible teams, the reason they suck is because they have no pitching. 2 bad teams, bet the over. 2 good teams playing each other, bet the under. That's a solid fucking rule in baseball. And in fact, that's my rule in any sport. It plays specifically well in baseball, especially if you get in the right ballpark and the right umpire rotation, the right weather conditions. It just plays right into it.
I hear you. Anyway, so that should be a great matchup. Like I said, it's looking like an under in that series over there. I got Boston maybe giving up 1 game, if any at all.
I got to tell you, the reason I circled the series, I mean, it's a great series. You got 11-3 their last 14 games, Seattle. They've won 13 out of 16 at home. On the flip side, you got Boston winning 10 out of 13 on the road. These are 2 great teams.
Evenly matched, 48-22, 44-25.
Yeah. Boston is holding on to a 1-game lead over the Yankees in the American League East, and Seattle's half a game behind the Astros in the American League Central.
I'd have to say probably...
Or West, I mean.
I'm saying probably the strongest game to watch this weekend would probably
What a great series, yeah.
All right, good. Who else you like?
One other good series, the Cubs are looking for... The Cubs are looking for a little revenge against the Cardinals.
Fuck the Cubs, man. You put money on the Cubs, you're fucking sleeping in the woods with a fucking cub and a bear. Broke as a motherfucker.
You might want to pay attention to them this weekend. The Cubs are looking for revenge against St. Louis because they just went to St. Louis the first week of May. They were just there a month ago, and they got swept by the Cardinals in St. Louis back in the first week of May.
So what'd you say? That was May? Well, guess what? They've lost 3 out of their last 4 games, just in their last 4 games. So not only were they sucking in May, but they sucked today.
Well,
fuck the Cubs.
Both teams have lost 3 out of 4. The Cardinals are really slipping right now, Steve. They played in their last 3 series. The Cardinals have played San Diego, Cincinnati, and Miami,
and got it put
3 of the 5 worst teams in baseball. Okay, and they've only won.
San Diego's playing good right now.
They've only won 4 of those 9 games. So the Cardinals aren't exactly playing well. They've lost 3 out of 4. They've, like I said, they've lost 4 out of 9 in the last 3 series to horrible teams: San Diego, Cincinnati, and Miami. They're only 5-6 their last 11 home games. And when they lose, Steve, the thing about the Big Red,
they get pounded.
The thing about the Redbirds is when they lose big. Their last 10 losses have been by a combined 38 runs.
I agree.
So that means when they lose, they're losing by almost 4 runs when they do lose.
Correct. And if I'm going to hate on the Cubs, which I don't hate on the Cubs at all, but I do got to give them some credit. In their last 14 road games, 10-4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in their last 14 road games, they're 10-4. These guys were on the fucking road.
Yeah.
And it looks like St. Louis is hurting a little bit right now. 8-2 to the unders in the last 10 games with the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
So they're winning, but they're scoring on the other side of the token. When the other team loses, they get pounded. Is this going to be a one-sided game to the under, or what's it going to be?
There may be some.
We're looking at a 4-1 fucking. What are we doing?
Well, listen, the Cardinals have gone under 4 straight games, and the Cubs are 8-2 under their last 10 games. And I just told you that the Cubs were in St. Louis just 5 weeks ago and got swept. 2 of those 3 games were unders.
Yeah, and very close.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Cubs to go in there and steal 2 out of 3 games.
Pound them out a little bit.
Yeah, listen. They're looking for some revenge.
5-2, 4-1, 5-3. What are you looking at?
They're not going to go in there and get their ass swept again. I mean,
I see 2-0.
This is a revenge weekend for the Cubs. I say they go in there, they take 2 out of 3 against St. Louis, and I'm leaning towards the unders.
Okay.
Some low-scoring games and Cubs prevailing.
Well, you got a shoulder lean. So you're looking at Boston, Seattle. You're looking at the under. You got Cubs, St. Louis under. You're just going under the fucking right under a dress, huh?
A lot of unders.
Okay, but those aren't the big money plays. So you guys out there that are taking these unders, you guys said the under on the pot. Yeah. We're evaluating shit, talking shit. All right, the VIP Sports Podcast is to educate you on sports betting and give you our perspective while I sit here, smoke a joint, and break down sports like gentlemen. That's what this show's all about, guys. Give you our perspective on what you think.
Don't go put $5,000 on the under in the Cubs game tomorrow and then call me and say, you said the under.
No. Sign up for the promotion and find out who we're actually playing. That's what the fuck you need to do. And then last but not least, I already know what your last series is because I fucking know you like a book. It's obviously Philly and somebody.
Philly is in Milwaukee this weekend. The Brewers were just in Philly.
Oh,
now they're switching fields. Philly's heading up to Milwaukee. Had a good time up there, actually. Been to that stadium. And what do you want to know about this?
I don't want to know about shit. I mean, who they play? The Mets?
Milwaukee.
Mets just got pounded out in a Subway Series against the New York fucking Yankees. Coming in the Phillies. Phillies aren't playing that good right now. Skip will tell you they are. Their team is not solid. I would not bet a lot of money on Philly. Stay away from Philly. They're full of shit. However, back to you, Skip.
Philly is 4-8 in their last 12 games.
Thank you.
4-8 in their last 12.
Garbaggio.
Only 3-7 in their last 10 road games.
Terrible, as Charles Barkley would say. Dang, terrible.
Milwaukee just took 2 out of 3 in Philly against Philly. Their Brewers are 9-3 at home their last 12 games. However, they're only 4-5 in their last 9 games, a little under 500. If you're thinking towards a total in the series, the Phillies are 5-1 in their last 6 games to the over. 5-1 to the over. Be careful because the Brewers have been under 7 out of their last 10. So pick your spots. If you really want to know what's going on, like Steve said, give me a call. Stop guessing. Don't be a cheap fuck. If you can't invest $100 to beat your bookie, then just stop fucking gambling. Invest $100 and work with the baseball guru, Steve Stevens, and the Big Skipper, the #1 guns in the industry, the most feared sports bettors in the world, and more importantly, absolutely on fire in baseball right now. Give me a call. Happy Father's Day. I don't know what else to say. I got to go.
I thought you were going to go into the absolute blowout winners, which is exactly what we are. I've always said you've got winners and you got losers. I'm an absolute blowout winner. What are you? I'm an absolute blowout winner dad. I'm an absolute blowout type of fucking guy. I'll absolutely blow your wife's asshole out. No, I won't.
Wow.
Bottom line is I'm going to blow your bookie out like a fucking side of your tire. You know what I mean? Happy Father's Day from everybody here at VIP Sports. To all you good dads out there that care about your kids, I appreciate you. You bad dads out there, man, get out the way. Shame on you. Father's Day's here Sunday. I want everybody to relax, have a great day, enjoy your family, but more fucking important, we told you the under streaks. We told you the over streaks. These streaks right here are picking you up 15 units in like 10 days. Guys, if you're a $1,000 bettor, that's $15,000 fucking dollars in like 10 days. You're not going to get that type of money anywhere else. I don't care what you do in this lifetime. Stocks, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, that shit is played out in the gutter right now. Sports betting will never go anywhere. It's a $1 trillion industry. And as every city and every state becomes legal with sports betting, VIP comes up a whole nother level. We've branded my entire business for this day. We've been looking for the legalization of sports betting in every city and state. It allows amateur sports bettors to get involved with a booming business. And it allows them to get a hold of me so I can show them the formula for success, money management and discipline, not some guy over an email or a text. One thing why I take so much passion about what I do is because I care about my client. You got to understand, if you don't make money, I don't fucking make money. And I like to make more money than anyone you can possibly imagine. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Whether I got to put a fucking uniform on, paint my eyes, and get in the batter's box and hit the home run. I've said it once and I'll say it before. I'll hit the home run. All I need you to do is run the bases. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
On behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the Big Skipper, our crew, we love you. It's summertime. It's Father's Day this Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy yours, because I'm on the beach kicking it, chilling with the fam, and balling out of fucking control.
Nice.
You got crawlers and you got ballers. Which one are you? Happy Father's Day, guys. We love you.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind, but I started out with nothing. Dealt me a bad hand, but I still won bluffing. I'm Steve Stevens. I make G's when I'm sleeping. Some cowards shot me up as they ain't want to see me breathing. Nice try, but my bosses never die. Fresh out the hospital, stitched up, getting high. In the game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. I ain't perfect, I'm a sinner. All about making wages. We love to gamble out here. Welcome to Las Vegas.